Motley Rue, where are you? Say today, at the moment, we are in Caruthersville, Missouri, and we stopped to see this historic water tower. So we are at Reynolds Park in Paragould, Arkansas. To remember what state I'm in. And it's just a little city park with a little lake and lots of ducks. I guess they have fishing. But interesting thing happened earlier. We stopped at a rest area that had a picnic area and restrooms, and that was about it, on the side of the road. And was walking Motley Rue here, and had a little stream running between the parking lot and the picnic area. And so we walked down, was going to walk her down, and was walking along there was like, little rocks running along the stream bed. And she either saw something or smelled something, and she freaking jumped back. I've never seen her react the way she reacted. She jumped back and just started cowering. Tail was between her legs. And she literally, backed up between my legs and wouldn't move. And she just kept sniffing. Come this way. She just kept sniffing the ground. And I'm looking to see, were there bees? Like a bee stinger, ants or something? I couldn't see anything on the ground, but I think maybe even after we got away from the stream and I sat down by a picnic table, and she just backed up right next to me and sat down and was literally shaking. And it was like the ground was lava, is how she reacted. She did not want to walk in the grass, like the grass was lava. So I think there must have been snakes or something that she sensed or smelled, because she has a keen nose or instinct for spotting poisonous things like the scorpions out in Arizona. She will alert us if there's a scorpion in the house. And they have classes out there where you can train dogs to recognize rattlesnakes, because there's so many rattlesnakes in the desert. But I think she just must have came built with that instinct. And we did have a little snake in the house one time. It wasn't a rattler, but she alerted us that it was there, but she wouldn't go near it. Same thing with scorpions. If she sees a scorpion, she will alert us, and she will stand, 3 feet from it and bark until we kill it. So she got some hunting and knowledge instinct bred in her somewhere. That bird dog. It's that bird dog in you, so you will catch a bird if you are given the opportunity. She's caught a dove or two at the house. But anyway, hold on, babe. Come here. Let me get a better view of this. This is a pretty, very pretty little deck out here on the water. I guess you can fish off of. Very nice. And there's a little patio with picnic tables. And there's There's some ducks, and we saw duck eggs over in behind the bushes in front of this building. There were some broken open duck eggs, so I guess somebody had little ducklings that must have hatched. And then we started to walk up here, and there was a stick laying on the sidewalk, and she barked at that. So I'm thinking she must have saw a snake, and now she's freaked out and thinks everything is a snake. There's the ducks. There's some mallards. Be pretty. Oh, there's lily pads. I saw a whole bunch, like a whole flock of ducks down there at that end when I drove by. There, I don't know, they got that gated off, so I don't know what the tables are for, unless you have to go through the building to get to it. I wonder if the building's open, because I'm assuming there might be restrooms in there. I do see a porta potty over there, so maybe that's what they call public restrooms. Here, what's this say? Let's read the plaque. Peace. Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you are called to peace, and be thankful. Colossians 3:15. We, the girls of the Girl Scout Troop 16, dedicate this peace garden in loving memory of the victims and heroes of September 11th, 2001. Our hearts are with you in all of America. Dedicated August 13th, 2002. Huh. I don't see much of a peace garden other than that one little group of flowers. Maybe they haven't kept it up, I guess. Starting to get a little sleepy driving, so I figured good to get out and walk and let her stretch. Wake up a little bit. And I do not use porta potties. I will use my potty in the van before I use a porta potty. So that is not an option for a public restroom. But I think since we stopped at the rest area and made a sandwich and she ate her brunch and all that, and it's pretty warm out. It's, I don't know, 88, 90 degrees here. It is a nice breeze right here, but still pretty hot in the sun. We're going to keep moving along. Motley Rue, where are you? Come this way. That's okay. Okay. Motley Rue, where are you? Say today, at the moment, we are in Caruthersville, Missouri, and we stopped to see this historic water tower. Let's see if we can zoom out more. It's so tall. Oops. Made to look like a lighthouse. That's it. Historic lighthouse in Caruthersville, Missouri. And the Mississippi River should be right over here to don't know, what is that, east of me? Maybe? But this was obviously built by CEO Cadogan Morgan, hydraulic engineer, 1902 Chicago. Look at the old, looked like they had built it with brick and then tried to cement over it or plaster over it. Circa 1902. There's the old door for it. Kind of cool. There's the new water tower, I guess. Pretty cool. Look at that ladder, good lord. Imagine having to climb up that to the top to do whatever they did. I didn't notice the window. Neat. If they want. Neat little old town, huh? Let's see what's up here. I'm betting the Mississippi is over here to my left. Because there's a big factory right there on it. A big factory to my left and train tracks, and I can bet you any money that's the Mississippi on the other side of it. Oh, there is a casino. Maybe that's where everybody was racing to. They must be racing to spend their money at the casino. Century Casino. They're gonna turn around in their parking lot. What happened here? Is it restricted or what? I don't see any signs that say to come in. There we go. So we did find it. They just had a, what do you call those, like a damn wall built up. There's the Mississippi River. It's a nice little park. Amongst all the industrial stuff all around it. What do they call these walls? There's one of those in Parkersburg. For when the river floods, it's supposed to keep water from flooding the town. Here's SP Reynolds Public Fishing Access, Missouri Conservation Department. So, I guess you can come down here and fish on the river. Pretty cool. There we got this stop in, and we are off to Tennessee. And I'll tell you now, I stopped at the last park that you saw in the video earlier in this video. I stopped at Reynolds Park in Paragould, and I looked at the weather because there's been a lot of storms and it rained this morning back there at the Walmart in Arkansas. It woke me up with a thunderstorm, and checked the weather, and the free campsite that I was going to go to in Tennessee is called the Meriwether Lewis Campground. It's like a free public campground. It might have like restrooms. Don't know if it has water or anything. You know, fairly primitive campground, I believe. Outside of Hohenwald, Tennessee. and it showed rain and black cloud thunderstorms. Using more weather or something, it'll like show you weather along a route. You can punch a route in. Anyway, it uses, I guess for severe thunderstorms, it uses a black cloud with lightning bolt. And then I guess just for thunderstorms, it just has like a gray cloud. So anyway, all night it showed, like all night, overnight, through the morning, was a black cloud lightning bolt. I'll screenshot it and put it on here so you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I was like, yeah, no. And the temperature wasn't going to get below like 72 or something. Last couple nights we've spent were slightly miserable because of the humidity and the heat. Hey, look, there's the high school. Caruthersville High School. It's a big school. Those older ones. So anyway, I said, yeah, we don't want to do that. I know I had looked for other campgrounds around that point, didn't really see anything that would be doable, but you know, the weather just kind of is a no. I do not want to be stuck in the van and not be able to put the windows down far enough to get good airflow in above 70 temperatures. So I booked the Red Roof Inn because I know Red Roof Inn, I'm a member, and they allow pets. They don't have any issues. They don't charge extra. And there was one that was about the same distance as getting to that campground in Red Roof Inn in Franklin, Tennessee, which is, it's like 30 minutes, a little more drive, 30 minutes more drive, but it'll put me closer to my next campground for tomorrow night that I already have reserved up in northeastern Tennessee. What is in the road? What in the world? Somebody lost all their pots. So that was good. I had planned for 2 nights in a motel, just, you know, for basically shower's sake and recharge and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, if I had to escape the heat, couldn't find, like in Oklahoma, there was nowhere I could have found on that route that would have been cool enough to be able to sleep comfortably. And Rue gets hot pretty easy, so I'd already planned that into the trip, that 2 nights out of the 6 would be motel, so we're doing another one tonight. And then tomorrow night would be campground, and then I'm actually going to get to my sister's a day earlier than planned, so it will be 6 nights instead of 7 nights that I have to find somewhere to stay. Guess I'm crossing the Mississippi. Shaky camera, but I am trying to drive Tennessee state line.